Bruce Lee. Just the name says it all. The father of Jeet Kune Do, a legend of Hong Kong martial arts cinema. The first Asian actor to headline a Hollywood film. His Hollywood breakout, Enter the Dragon, was about to premiere. It was about to shatter box office records worldwide. But at the height of it all, July 20th, 1973, he suddenly died. Just 32 years old. Here's the strange part. The very first announcement was a lie. His team said he collapsed at home with his wife. In reality, he was found unconscious at his girlfriend's apartment. That came out later. Once the story starts with a lie, people stop believing the official cause of death. Some say it was a Triad Hit. Some say it was an ancient death touch technique. Some say it was a generational family curse. But recently, a completely new answer emerged. Today, every rumor about Bruce Lee's death and the real answer behind it. Let's start with the most famous rumor, the Triads, Hong Kong's organized crime syndicates. In 1970s Hong Kong, the film industry and the Triads were impossible to separate. Paying protection money was just how the business worked. But Bruce Lee was different. He was already a global star and proud enough to believe his own name was protection enough. He reportedly refused to pay. And there's more. He's said to have turned down an exclusive contract offer from a Triad-backed studio too. The rumor grows from there. As Bruce Lee's fame exploded, he started threatening the Triad's own film business. Every other action star, every rival film got overshadowed. Some even suspected the very man who discovered him and made him a star, his own producer. The theory: Bruce had grown too big to control, so his own side cleaned it up. Either way, the conclusion is the same. Someone angry finally made a move. Poison, or something else quiet enough to leave no trace. One thing gave this rumor real staying power. The controversy over his death was so intense that Hong Kong held a separate coroner's inquest. The official story alone wasn't convincing anyone, and this rumor came roaring back 20 years later, when Bruce Lee's own son, Brandon Lee, died. That same organization came back for the son too, people said. Wasn't Bruce Lee's life enough for the Triads? Did they really take his life? The second rumor is even creepier. Dim Mak, translated, the death touch, a legendary martial arts technique. It comes from old Chinese martial arts tradition. Strike the right pressure point with the right angle and force, and nothing happens right away. But days, weeks, sometimes years later, the body suddenly gives out, and the person dies. Here's why this rumor felt believable specifically for Bruce Lee. His body was close to physical perfection. His close friend and training partner, actor Chuck Norris, once joked about it on television, that they weren't good enough to be his students and he was too skilled to be their teacher. A body like that, people figured, couldn't be taken down by ordinary means. So the only explanation left was something mystical. So why him specifically? There's a reason for that too. Through his own martial art, Jeet Kune Do, Bruce Lee taught traditional Chinese fighting secrets, techniques never meant for outsiders, directly to his American students. He broke one of the oldest taboos in the martial arts world. To make it worse, he missed his own teacher Ip Man's funeral because of a filming schedule. Some martial arts elders reportedly saw it as a betrayal. So the theory goes, someone quietly delivered a dim Mak strike to the man who sold out tradition, and weeks later, he paid the price. The third rumor actually starts before Bruce Lee was even born. His parents had a son before him. That child died shortly after birth. The cause was never made clear. The whole family grew afraid. Something, they believed, was targeting the sons of this house. So the moment Bruce Lee was born, his parents deliberately gave him a girl's name, Sai-Fon, Little Phoenix. They even pierced his ear to fully convince any evil spirits he wasn't a boy at all. But the curse story doesn't stop there. When Bruce Lee's father died, he was reportedly buried in a way that broke with family tradition. Some say that's what brought the curse down on the men of the family. Then in 1993, Bruce Lee's son, Brandon Lee, died in a mysterious shooting accident while filming The Crow. A real bullet fragment left inside a prop gun struck him, of all places, dead center. There's an even eerier coincidence. Both father and son died while working on what was, for each of them, their fifth feature film. Even Bruce Lee's own family reacted the same way. That a father and son dying at the peak of their careers in almost identical fashion couldn't be explained by anything but a curse. But in 2022, a completely new answer emerged. Bruce Lee pushed his body to extremes, chasing physical perfection. Hours of brutal training every single day. An extreme diet just to make his muscles look more defined on camera. According to a paper from a team of kidney specialists at the Autonomous University of Madrid, the conclusion is almost anticlimactic. Water intoxication. Drinking too much water in too short a time, causing his brain to swell. That extreme training, that extreme diet, plus his cannabis use. All of it together, and his body simply couldn't process that much water in time. Not the Triads, not the death touch, not a curse, just water. But here's where it gets chilling. Do you know the most famous thing Bruce Lee ever said? Be water, my friend. And the thing that killed him was water itself. For decades, people believed in the Triads, the death touch, the family curse. But the real answer turned out to be almost too ordinary to believe. Which one do you believe? A sip of water or the touch of death? If you know something else about Bruce Lee's death, drop it in the comments. Fact or fiction?